I've been getting into Battlestar Galactica as of late.
Oh yeah, you know what? Somebody told me that the graphics in Battlestar
It is really
Galactica.
good. I think Edward James Olmos was a great casting right there. I mean, I like this stuff to begin with, but him in the sci-fi role like that and the position he plays as Commander of Galactica is awesome. Because I remember watching the old ones and then the '80s version, and I never really saw completely any of the new ones. So I'm starting watching it from episode 1 on. That's my plan as of right now, and it's really good. I got hooked on it.
Damn.
A good buddy of mine recommended it.
What's it about?
Battlestar Galactica.
It's like
Well, obviously,
Battlestars.
it takes yeah. The premise is human created Cylons, which are basically robots
Okay.
to kind of help them out do stuff. Menial
I
tasks.
see
And
where
then
this is
they
going.
eventually developed consciousness. They rebelled against the humans.
What?
And then they had this big old Cylon war, and then I guess they had a truce at one point, and
Whoa.
but the Cylons kind of evolved, and then some of them are
that's
some of them look human now, and they think they're human, and but they're going back to war again with the humans to annihilate them all, and yeah, and there's other parts of the movie now just so you could see it, like
And those are those silver fuckers, dude.
yeah, with the red light.
I
Yeah.
see. What?
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen
Yeah.
images of it, but yeah, I've been, I got to give it to Frank. Frank's the one who recommended do it, and I've been enjoying it I was watching it earlier this morning.
Are there like a lot of space battles or?
Pretty much all takes place in space.
Good, dude. I want to see some space
Oh yeah,
battles, dude.
they have their elite squadron, and it's if you're into that
Sounds
type
like
of
my shit, dude.
there you go.
What the hell? That's awesome.
Starbuck, one of the pilots, she's one of my favorite characters right now. Yeah.
She fucked one of your favorite characters, or she is?
No, she is one of my fucking favorite characters.
I see.
She's a little cutie too. Yeah.
I see.
She's actually doing another show right now on I forgot what network. I can't remember the name of it, so why even bring it up? But I've yet to see that one. But my buddy said he started watching it just because he started following her on when she was on Battlestar.
Nice.
Actually, when we were at the convention, I was there with my buddy Frank, and we were looking for Galactic. I really wanted their patches that they would wear, the Battlestar Galactica patch, but I couldn't find any.
All sold out, probably, right?
No, one of the vendors said he really didn't carry it. Another guy said he was out of them. And
eBay, dude. Etsy.
Etsy. Speaking, which we were talking about that earlier
We
today.
were talking about that.
Yeah.
I like sites like Etsy.
Yeah, especially since it's all like, for the most part, if I get the idea of it correctly, it's all home crafted and everything else.
They should have an Etsy for like old spice racks.
I'm pretty sure they do. I want to see why not, because some people collect those things.
We should make a list of things that they shouldn't be allowed to sell on Etsy. Like,
One?
Iron lungs. You shouldn't be able to make home-crafted iron lungs. Or like...
Iron lungs. Okay, that's on your no list.
Right. Lasers. Not allowed to make lasers. Sell it on Etsy. Right. Meth. That's
Meth, okay, of
Can't
course.
make home-crafted meth. Sell it on
But isn't the
Etsy.
majority of all meth home crafted?
Yeah. Well, I'm just
You're doubling down on the no.
doubling down. Who knows how many submissions they've had to deal with meth-related Etsy.
Speaking of
content.
doubling down, I actually played a small backyard poker tournament the other day.
Oh, yeah?
I did a couple buy-ins, and granted, one of the guys we were playing with plays poker. I mean, he's like pretty much like a semi-pro poker player, and I had him on a good run, a really, really good run, where I almost had all his chips, and eventually losing out at the end. He eventually won the whole tournament, but
Damn.
it was a fun run.
That's badass, dude. I really like poker. We should play some more poker, dude.
Yeah, we haven't had a poker night in a while. We're trying to actually maybe organize one, maybe coming soon. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll film some of it.
That's not a bad idea, dude. That's a good idea. It's not a bad
Because I know Jiff used to play poker. I used to play with him back in the day.
Dude, yeah, let's get the gang together.
And we had Johnny, because actually I was playing with Johnny and another buddy of ours who plays poker professionally. So, well, actually, he's going to be my ringer. I'm going to try to front him for a poker tournament upcoming.
Is it illegal to play poker at a bar?
You're not supposed to gamble really, but you could do poker club. It's these weird laws. That's why we have card casinos here. They're not really the casino. They're more like an organizer for poker games.
Oh, I see.
I think that's the way I could explain it.
Nice, dude. That's
Where it's not really like the house. Like you're playing the other players, but they're kind of for a small fee. They'll mediate the game, I guess.
That's like awesome. That's exactly what we need to do.
I think what they need to do is allow sport betting in California. The only thing sport we could bet on really legally for that I know of is horse racing.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, I mean, technically I can really do pools, even though everybody does pools, and you know, I play in a couple fantasy football leagues, and one of them is for money. You know.
What about boxing, dude? You think?
No, you can't bet on boxing.
It's almost like that should. I don't know. Maybe that's what they have the biggest complaint about is betting on human lives, but.
Yeah, but it's not like you're trying to kill somebody. It's two guys, sportsman-like, throwing dukes till somebody gets tired, somebody gets knocked down.
And somehow it just feels like it goes with boxing.
Yeah, I mean, well, in Vegas, when I'm in Vegas, I bet on boxing.
Yeah,
dude. In Vegas, I bet on everything.
Yeah, that's like the only... Yeah, I'd want to bet on boxing, too. That'd be fun.
Boxing, I bet on football, I bet on hockey, Olympic sports. Yeah, I have no problem betting.
Bum fights.
Well, that could go more to the category of exploitation right there.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, the other fighters, you know, I don't know, it's just a different dynamic. I think.
Dolphin.
There's probably a smarter argument than what I'm giving now.
You know what you could do is bet on YouTube videos. Like, pause a YouTube video halfway through and then bet on what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Well, you could... That sounds like fun.